Hi Taurus, welcome to your week ahead reading. Thank you for joining me. Just before I start your reading, just want to point out that some subscribers very kindly messaged me to say that they'd been unsubscribed. And I think when YouTube does updates, it gets a bit glitchy. So just as a note, just check you're still subscribed. That'd be great. And then you'll get the notifications from me when I post the videos. And yeah, feel free to share. Anyway, let's get on with your reading. I hope you've had a great week. So, what messages are here for Taurus, please and thank you? Ooh. Messages for Taurus, please and thank you. Okay. Oh, love that. Cornucopia. Number 11 too. We all love the number 11. Almost like angelic realms here. Oh, an appreciation. It's, oh, look at these cards. Cornucopia. It's like, it's just abundance. It's happiness. It's pretty, isn't it? It's almost dreamlike. There's fairies in here. There's fruits. There's fireflies. The sun is shining. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful card. And then we have appreciation. This is appreciating the I was going to say the finer things in life. No, the exact opposite. The most basic things in life. She's picking a flower there. And it's just, I don't know about you, but when I take the dog for a walk, for instance, in the morning, I go the same route every day, and yet it feels different every day because I look at different things. And it's just a habit now. I've got into this really great habit of doing that. And I almost feel like I'm in my cornucopia when I do that, and then I start work and it all goes to pot. But that's that kind of energy I'm feeling for you. Lovely, beautiful, almost dreamlike abundance there next week for you. I kind of getting a message to say is also appreciate what you've got the here and now. Look at what this is. Look at what you have got. So we're going to use the Light Seers deck for the heart of your reading. So dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Taurus and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Just felt then I got a message to say you are creating your own cornucopia. Simply by appreciation. Anyway, let's see what's in store for Taurus, please and thank you. This is week commencing the 10th of March. So you've got justice as your focus. Your opportunity is the Six of Pentacles. Your challenge is the Five of Wands. What you don't see coming in is death and rebirth. And then the Five of Cups is your advice and outcome. Wow. So the Five of Cups is exactly what I just said for appreciation. It's looking at what you have got rather than what you haven't got. There's a reason that they wanted you to concentrate on that. You've got justice coming in for the focus of next week. Now, this can be, justice represents fairness, balance. It represents legal matters too. There could be something legal going on that makes you, really appreciate what you've got. The balance also coming in. Oh, look, I've just noticed actually. You've got number 11 as justice, and you've got cornucopia as number 11. There's some kind of balance coming in to allow you to create your own cornucopia. The Six of Pentacles is your opportunity. Now, this is a very reciprocal energy. This can be about finances too. So the hard work, the money and things that you are investing your time and energy into is coming back to you. There's some sort of financial reward even, possibly with that justice card too. And the appreciation and cornucopia. It's all kind of like, it's all, what's the word? Joining together. When I see the Six of Pentacles, I also feel it's a very karmic energy. It's what goes around comes around, and it's because you deserve it. The hard work that you could be rewarded financially for your hard work next week by means of a bonus, a different contract or money coming into you through this justice. The Five of Wands is your challenge. As a challenge, this is very strong personalities around you. These are people that are really determined, very egotistical though, and they will trample on you to get to the top. They're forever battling to be the best. Maybe that your work colleagues, you're surrounded by work colleagues next week like that, and they can bring you down, and you can end up joining their gang, if you like, their tribe. Just be careful not to get drawn into that. Death and rebirth is what you don't see coming. Something's coming to an end. Now, obviously, the death card doesn't mean death. It just simply means that something's gone on for long enough, and it's got to come to an end because it's gone on for long enough. And one door closes and another door opens, basically. There's something to do with something closing off next week. The end of a cycle, the end of a situation. And I think maybe, hopefully, to do with this Five of Wands that is your challenge. Again, Six of Pentacles does feel karmic to me. So if they are behaving like that, it's almost like they're getting their just desserts. You do have the Five of Cups as your advice and outcome. Now, the Five of Cups advice is, again, this is about loss, regret, and disappointment. However, what they're doing is they're concentrating on what's not worked rather than what is working. And I feel, because what she's doing is she's looking at those cups that are about to go into that deep, dark hole, rather than looking behind her and seeing that there's actually two there that are probably trying to get her attention. It's like, hello, hello, here I am. She's even got her foot in one that's spilling, making it spill. And in a way, I suppose if you look at life, if you have got some sort of loss, regret, disappointment, the more you concentrate on that, the more you're going to get of that. It's kind of like the law of attraction, isn't it? But justice is what you need to focus on. Anyway, we're going to use this deck. Now, this is the unfolding path. So if you watch Claire on Claire Sentient Tarot, you will notice that she has the same cards, and that's because I've copied her. Because I loved her cards and thought, yes, I think I probably need to have those. And it took some convincing though. At first I thought, no, they're not for me. And then I got them and I was like, oh my gosh, they are so for me. So let's do this. So why do we have justice here, please? And thank you for Taurus. Justice is attributed to Libra, but you do have two 1111s here, which is telling me you're on your right path. It's an angel number, 1111. Which is lovely to see. Oh my goodness, there we go. Five of Cups, concentrating on or focusing on what hasn't worked rather than what has worked, but there is balance to be had here now. It's like you've got to do a full 180 on this, turn around and see what you have got. And again, the appreciation card is here to remind you to do that. It could be that this legal matter has left you feeling disappointed, but again, this is a card to say, don't dwell on that, because that's what you will keep getting. Instead, turn around, see the cups that are full rather than the ones that are spilled. You can't do anything about that. The past is the past. And I know it's very easy for me to sit and say that. I mean, it's very black and white of me to say that, because there's all sorts of different elements to this. But the message is the same. What do you want to bring into your life? The appreciation, the cornucopia is there to be had. Now, the Six of Pentacles is really interesting, because that is an opportunity to get your rewards. So let's see how. Six of Pentacles, why are you here, please? And thank you for Taurus. How is by the devil. There is an opportunity for you to cut ties with something or somebody toxic, for you to become a bit more disciplined, perhaps, in how you're looking after yourself. The devil is all about things that just don't serve you, and it's also about introspection and shadow work, which is very much like the theme of this reading, is to go within and have a look at what you really need to work on in yourself, and then the rewards are coming here for you. The devil is attributed to Capricorn, so for some of you, maybe a Capricorn around you that's relevant. I feel like it's saying, if you cut those ties with that devil energy, there's an opportunity for you to do something about this. And I just really believe it's kind of like following the laws of attraction, if you understand what I mean there. And the laws of attraction are, if you don't, then please watch Abraham Hicks. Now, her name is Esther Hicks, but she channels Abraham. And that's all she talks about. And it's so enlightening, and it will just turn things around for you. I'm going to do one more on that devil. Because what's it got to do with the finances? Perhaps, there is a financial implication. So, for instance, if you are drinking too much, you might be spending so much money on alcohol that you do some shadow work, and then you're saving some money. It's something as simple as that. Let's have a look. Oh, King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is determined. He's courageous. He likes to be his own boss. He's very entrepreneurial. He likes to take control. Where is this going? Is this going to you being some sort of promotion, either at work or a next step up with a relationship, which would give you back that time and energy? I'm more drawn towards a work situation or even a side hustle. Something that you've really invested your time and energy into that's coming back to you, you're being rewarded for. Perhaps you do actually deal with people with addictions, and you're the one helping them through your own personal experiences. But the King of Wands is somebody who you can really rely on him too. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Are you being recognized now for your leadership and rewarded for it? I am going to do one more on that Five of Cups and the Justice card, though. I want to get a bit deeper into that, because I feel like there's something contractual or something that you felt wasn't just and fair. Or next week, that is, and it's a reminder for you to say, no, look at what you have got rather than what you haven't got, because it's always, I'm only going to take one. And the reason I only want one is because these cards give me so many different messages that I need to keep one at a time. What I was going to say about that Five of Cups and the Justice card, there's always a reason, isn't there? And again, Justice is a very karmic card. Let's have a look. I'm going to do one more on that. Sorry, I'm jumping a little bit over the place, but I'm just really drawn to that Five of Cups and why. Are you not being appreciated? Let's have a look. Why do we have Justice and the Five of Cups? It certainly leaves you feeling disappointed. You've got the Star card. So the Star card is the card of healing. The Star card is the card of hope and faith. and your alignment with what you want to achieve, your North Star, if you like, your true north, following your dreams and your hopes. I think there's something that you perhaps have been hoping for, and next week there is going to be a bit of a blip, maybe, but the message is, don't look at what you haven't got, look at what you have got. The Five of Wands is your challenge, yeah, competitive, egotistical people. It's almost like they're stealing your limelight. But there will be a reason, and it's always, as I say, I always believe in karma. Five of Wands, why are you here? Please and thank you, as a challenge. Maybe they're just taking it, though, because they're taking that limelight away from you because they can. Are you being a bit submissive to something or somebody? I don't want to come out, it's for sure. Five of Wands, why are you here, please and thank you, for Taurus? I can't believe that. You've got the Four of Cups. It's a very unenergetic energy. Look, he's sitting there thinking, oh gosh, you know, there's no inspiration here whatsoever. It's like they've drained you of your emotions, of your hope also, and your love of something or somebody. However, the message of this card is to say, yes, this may be a challenge for you, but again, don't think that it's going to have the same outcome. What I mean by that is this card kind of, he's sitting there thinking, well, what's the point? You know, those three cups have fell over as well. What's the point in even trying something else? Because it'll be the same again. But you can see there's a cup being offered to him there, and he's completely oblivious to it because he's too much concentrating on, well, what's the point? I've tried. Maybe these Five of Wands is your lack of eagerness. It's almost like there's a very sense of giving up here a little bit, which is a bit sad. But the Six of Pentacles is here as an opportunity for you to get something back, to get back on track even, because there's an 8 going around those pentacles. Karmic. 8 is karmic. 8 is also abundance. Now you've got the death and rebirth is what you don't expect. There is something that I think, it might not be, it could just be a pattern of behaviour that's finishing, which would make perfect sense with the other cards that you have. Death and rebirth, why are you here, please and thank you, for Taurus? Oh my gosh. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Aces are new beginnings, new opportunities, a new lease of life. I know that sounds really dramatic, but a new oomph, new fire in your belly. Whatever this is, this feeling of lack, you feel lack of hope, lack of energy. Somebody or something has made you it's making you feel like that is coming to an end and giving you this new lease of, maybe you're going to see something next week that you think, oh my gosh, I'd love to do that, and I'm going to concentrate on that now and look at what you have got in order to start looking to begin something new. Hope this is making sense. Now the Five of Cups is your advice and outcome. So you've got 2 Five of Cups and you've got a 4 of Cups, and look at all of the energies in these cards. Dwelling. And again, it's saying the only way you're going to go by continuing that focus is down that deep, dark hole with those cups. And we don't want that. We want oomph back again. So what have we got to do? We've got to look at and appreciate what we have got rather than what we haven't got. I think I've said that too many times. I feel like a parrot. So 5 of Cups, why are you here? Please and thank you for Taurus. There's another advice card. It's quite a simple message, isn't it? But do you know what? I think we all need to take stock in whatever situation we're in and just appreciate the here and now. Don't carry your worries, if you can help it, into the next day. Which, yes, I know is, you know, sounds very unrealistic. I'm only going to choose that one. Well, that's the Page of Wands. Now, the advice card of the Page of Wands is have less worry, responsibility. If this is to do with work, then maybe you need to be telling them that you want to cut down some hours. Or maybe, you know, it may be that this Justice card is here for you to review a contract of something. But whatever it is, I feel like it's going to give you a new, almost childlike energy to start something again. Almost like, scrap that, let's do this, let's start again. Refresh something. I'm going to do one more on that. Why else do we have the Page of Wands here? Please and thank you. And that's what you want, you know, that you've got a lot of Cups energy here that is very, you know, feeling drained. But then the last 2 cards of the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands, completely the opposite. Wow. Clarified by the Tower. Now the Tower is big change. And it's but I see this, when you've got that with the Page of Wands, it can only be changed for the better. It's almost like you're surrendering there. She's falling from her tower that's on fire. It's a very dramatic card. But I think it's what you want, to be honest with you. It's like, yes, right, let's start again. Let's build this foundation again. Now the Tower, it's interesting, you've got the star as your focus up here. Focus on what your North Star is, what your true star is, what your hopes and dreams are. Keep that focus. The star follows the Tower in the Major Arcana. It's like your next step. Anyway, let's have a look to see what the manifestation cards have to offer us for Taurus, please and thank you. So, oops, they are very big. I have to shuffle them the other way around. Taurus, oh my gosh, see what I mean? Let's start that again. I don't edit my videos because what you see is what you get with me. Okay. You see mistakes and all. Right, what other messages are here? Please and thank you for Taurus. We have, oh my gosh, be grateful for your challenges. It's all of the hard things and apparently negative things that happen to us which give us a deep desire to change our lives. Be grateful for them because they have given you the strength and determination to manifest something different, and you will change your life. I'm blown away by that. What a message to sum up this reading. Be grateful for your challenges. We learn by, you know, going through hardship. We do learn. That is the only way we learn. And we take challenges as lessons and we overcome them. And there has to be, and I'm quoting Abraham Hicks here. I listened to something last week and I actually wrote it down. Where did I write it? And it was about, somebody asked her, what is the, so if the, oh, actually, it was an interview with her and Wayne Dyer. Is it Wayne Dyer, Dr. Dyer? Anyway, he asked what, so should we all just have a really good positive mindset? We shouldn't have anything negative in our life. She said, no, you need the both. You need the positive and the negative, and that equals expansion and growth. Anyway, that was a very long reading, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know how that resonates. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next week.